Hello everyone and welcome to Football MegaFan, powered by Carabao. On today's show, we will be bringing you insights and perspectives that cover all the latest happenings in European football and international football. And if you stick with us to the end of the show, you will get a chance to answer some exciting trivia questions and you stand a chance to win exciting prizes if you get the correct answers. To jump right into it, guys, last weekend of the Premier League was explosive. We saw Manchester City lose a game, we saw Manchester United lose another game, and right now Liverpool has opened up an 8-point gap at the top of the table.
To me, it's not a surprise that Liverpool is having a top gap between them and Man City. Because if you check the form of Liverpool and the form of the players, they are well progressing. They are determined. They are like wounded lions. It's like they've planned it for years. They have been training. Now they are out there, so they are ready to do anything to get their 3 points. If they continue their way of playing and their form, we can say yes, this season will be for Liverpool.
Last season, we saw that at some point Liverpool took a huge lead in the Premier League, but it didn't come to anything. They lost that lead. Do you think we'll see the same thing happen this year?
I think it's very much immature right now to say that Liverpool are going to win the league because there are so many variables at play. The players could be injured at any time, and some players may lose form in the long run, and then they have the Champions League to play.
We are not deciding, but giving a gap to the second man after you, that would give you an opportunity in case you lose form or you have many injured players. Like Manchester United, they have injured players right now. Hadn't been the way at that top gap. So before the second team comes to overtake you, at that time your players will be back. So at that time the competition will just continue. So it is better and safe when Liverpool is given more gap, so that in case they have injury, because you cannot expect Liverpool as at now, they have 3 players with injury and you expect them to lose 6 or 7 games in a row.
This is football. You understand? Above all, this is the Premier League. So Liverpool can come and you know, they lose 3 games. This we are seeing this small teams beating big teams every day. Yeah. So like Man City losing, it's not a surprise.
It's not a surprise.
But I know Manchester City, you know, they are losing. Liverpool, they can also lose the same day. Like Liverpool are having form than Man City. Yeah. But to me, you know, Liverpool they are not having form than Man City. And Liverpool, when they play with Man City, we're gonna see it different. Everybody gonna see it different. Liverpool they are coming to play with Manchester United. We all know Liverpool and Manchester United.
But Liverpool's form is better than Manchester City's form.
Well, I wouldn't agree to that.
Liverpool have an 8-point gap at the top of the table.
Yes.
So obviously their form is better.
But
we know that injuries
Manchester City has scored more than Liverpool. They have 27.
But they've conceded more.
Yeah, they have conceded
less. They have less conceded.
They considered less
than Liverpool.
Well, they're still losing games.
Of course.
Well, they just
that means you see better for Liverpool to if they become consistent, because any drop of points and then
Man City will close the gap.
And what is very rare, Man City losing.
And you see,
it's very rare to happen this season. They have done it.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Can I put across an argument here that Man City depend on Pep Guardiola, okay? Yeah. But Liverpool depend on their players like Salah and Mane. So if anything happens to Salah and Mane, Liverpool will drop. But nothing is going to happen to Pep. He's a coach. He's not going to get injured, right?
Against Barcelona, with all the injuries, everybody thought Liverpool are out of the Champions League. Salah was injured, and they managed to beat Barcelona by 4 goals. So without Salah and Mane, they can still win games.
Back to last year, we see Jamie Carragher, Liverpool legend. He said, you know, he rather prefer to lose Salah, Van Dijk, and then Mane in combined. He prefer to lose them, you know, than to lose Jurgen Klopp. You understand? So you say Man City they depend on Pep Guardiola. It's true, but Liverpool too. This success, Klopp is behind it. We have to say it.
Yeah,
Klopp is behind it.
If you compare the records of Klopp and Guardiola, and I mean they were together in the German league at some point, right? Guardiola has always been a winner everywhere he's gone, from Spain to Germany to England. So
Pep Guardiola always comes to a team that has at least been a little bit built up. But this Jurgen Klopp, when he was handling Dortmund were at a low. They were even they were in crisis. He made them win the league, and then he made them take to the Champions League final. Barcelona, when they were at their peak, Guardiola came and took it from there. And then Bayern Munich as well, when they were at their peak, Guardiola came in, and Manchester City too, when they were at their peak.
I'm not agreeing to that.
Seriously, look.
Because Manchester City, when Guardiola was coming, how many players are playing right now who were there before?
That's a fair point.
All these players
is that
Guardiola
it's not
who
a team. I'm not talking about the players he brought in. He strengthened the team, but the team was already built up. They were from winning the league.
And you know the financial advantage also.
I
support that idea.
Yeah,
For the financial advantage.
What Brahman is saying is right, because for me, every day,
He made everything on the table.
I fight with my father every day. He's a Pep Guardiola fan, and I'm a Mourinho fan. So he's like, Pep is the best. I told him no, that Mourinho is the best. He said what?
Mourinho.
I told him compare Mourinho to Pep.
Yeah.
Let Pep Guardiola go to Porto. Let him win the Champions League. Let him go to Inter Milan. Let him win the Champions League. He can be the best.
Okay, well that's a difficult argument and we might come back to that, but right now, as you might see, everybody in the studio has a jersey on repping their club.
Yeah.
And for some reason, almost everybody's a Manchester United fan, so we want to sift the true fans from the fake ones. So in 30 seconds or less, we want everybody here to tell us why they support the club, whose jersey they are wearing.
I love Manchester United, and to me it has been the best club for me.
The season of 2008 and 2009, and that was a perfect time. They made me enjoy football because of, like, I was supporting Barca at that time, but when I checked the football, I saw that Manchester had the courage to go back. Even after losing to Barca, Champions League final, they still went back with their effort. Then I said, no, this is the team. They had football.
So if it was all about the football, then
yeah, Manchester make me enjoy football.
What would you say about Manchester now?
Manchester now, yeah, I'm still a fan because I still enjoy football. Just that I cannot enjoy it to the way I enjoyed before.
And even
even
in 5 games without a single win.
There is a win.
A single win.
There's a win. There's a win and 2 draw, 1 lose. There is a win.
Single game.
2 draw.
Single game.
Yeah, because of there's a reason for everything. You cannot come to a team, you find the key players having injury, and you expect the young boys at the sidelines to come into the match, then win.
I'm a Man U fan. I was born to support Man U. I understand. So I was supporting Man U for quite a long time. I can say when I was at the nursery school, I was supporting Man U. Although then I don't know the name of the team because I was very young because I was at the nursery school. So that's how I grew up, and my dad was in the UK in Manchester United. But in actual fact, he don't support Manchester United. He support Arsenal. So he used to send me a Manchester United jersey, and along the way I was a Man U fan in Manchester United. They have been the best club in the world, and even today, they are still the best club.
Yeah, the best. Red Devils.
I'm sure we'll have some people who would like to disagree. So, Samuel, why do you support Tottenham Hotspurs?
Yeah, Tottenham is one of the best club that I really love. Wait for the time, I supported them when I was so young, But then gave me what I want, more especially the way they play is quite different. First time, although nobody perfect first time, but still, I still enjoy the way they play football. That's why I support them.
I could agree with you. Actually, Tottenham used to be my second team. Abdurrahman, the only Juventus guy here. No prizes for guessing why you support Juventus. We all know.
Yeah, no,
Ronaldo, right?
It's Ronaldo, yeah, that is perfect.
You're a terrible fan, bro. Terrible.
I'm a terrible fan. I'm a fan of Ronaldo. Wherever he
You should be a fan of the club, not the player.
No. I think this is, some people should be allowed to be a fan of the player instead of team.
Fine.
So you are a fan of Ronaldo.
Exactly.
So you are just moving with him.
Wherever he goes, I follow.
Even when he resigned.
But that leads us to a very important question.
I know when Ronaldo resigned, he resigned.
Yeah, so that leads us to a very important question. If we move away from the Premier League for a minute, what do you think of Ronaldo's current form? Messi has like 31 goals right now this year, and Ronaldo has almost half of that with 16 goals. Is he at the end of his glorious career?
I think Ronaldo is still trying. He's still trying, despite the fact that he's aging. And the system that is in place at Juventus is not like 100% centered on him. It's more of more teamwork now. More like when he was in Real Madrid, everything was centered on him. Like the fullbacks, the wingers. Everyone target only him, and now we have strikers there, Mandzukic, Higuain, but before, even when he was playing with Higuain in Real Madrid, the target was Ronaldo, but now the targets are him and other players.
So that sounds to me like if I was a Messi fan, I would argue with you that Ronaldo was never that good, that he was only looking good because everybody was focused on him.
Actually, well, you know, Ronaldo, he was also having issues, different personal issues, family issues, and his current form was not that strong enough. And we all should count that. Yes, Ronaldo is yet 33, and he is heading. That is 34, and he is still heading up, and he's still in the football pitch. So we should respect the fact that yes.
No, but there are a lot of players who are
yes,
34.
But he is really proving it. He's ranking his current age to his previous ages. If you check his current goal scoring, he went to, as a player, ageable player, he went to a new league. He went to Spain. He proved it there. He went to Syria, Juve. He won the league Golden Boot last season, and he's really proving it. To me, even despite he was asked to sit aside, he was in drought. He lacks goal scoring. All his games he played during his recent moves to Juve, but he didn't make it. But later on, as we all know, Ronaldo is not that type of player that comes and starts the league with much goals. But as the league goes, tell me, next season, huh?
Okay, we'll be watching.
Before the end of the season,
we'll be keeping
you
track.
see the golden boot, and you check the rate of Messi and Ronaldo. You see the amount of goals he will use to win the Serie A, and see what Messi will use to win the La Liga.
Scoring in Serie A is hard difficult.
Serie A, yeah, very difficult, very difficult.
Italian football is more centered on defensive.
Yeah.
Come on, I would have to disagree with you there. I mean, look at Lukaku. Okay, he's not scored for the longest time in the Premier League. He moves to Italy. First game, he starts banging.
Yeah, he has an
I can't really say it's
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah, you know, Lukaku.
Well,
Lukaku is the kind of player who wrestle with defenders, and Ronaldo is not that kind of player.
yeah, Ronaldo, he's a flanker. He has to come all the way in, dribble in before he tries to make it.
But I think-
And sometimes he will come in and he meets his striker there too. He has to assist. So only the means of Ronaldo scoring, getting more goals than a striker, it's only when he has free kick, penalty. These are the goals, headers from corners. These are the advantages.
Is the Italian league, because you said that the Italian league
It's
is very
basically
defensive.
defense.
Is it really harder? Because I mean, if you look at the records, someone like Cutrone, who was at AC Milan, he's come to the Premier League. He was scoring decent amount of goals at AC. He's come to Wolves and he's not really scoring that many goals. And Lukaku's moved the other way and he's scoring almost immediately. So would you necessarily agree that the Italian league is that defensive?
You know, sometimes also, you know, there are other variables at play. Just the Italian league being harder. It's not only
Yes.
to be
It
considered.
depends on the
Yeah.
team.
And also it depends also the team, the playmakers they have. Depends also the confidence level of this striker. It depends on so many variables. I think if we just limit it to the Italian league being more difficult, I think it will not do justice to the argument.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut it short right there. We're running out of time. But stay tuned. We're going for a short break and we'll be back right after.
Have you ever felt tired, drained and unmotivated after a busy workday? Do you know that feeling when there is no hope, just despair, and you feel there is no way out? Well, there is good news. Carabao, a simple sip. Instantly refreshing and a rapid boost of energy to push you that extra mile. Carabao, free the inner Cabo in you.
Alright everyone, welcome back. We just took a short commercial break and now we have come to the most exciting and action-packed portion of the show because it is the MegaFan Challenge. And today we have the Man United fans on the hot seat. I'm a Man United fan too, but I'm not going to be on that hot seat today. And we are going to be grilling them because we think their team is very bad nowadays. So these guys are going to ask whatever questions they feel like to these guys, and they're going to have to explain why Man United is so bad. For your information, if you don't already know this, Man United are just 2 points away from dropping into the relegation zone, which is unprecedented in recent history. Abdurrahman, what are your thoughts for these guys?
My question is, who is to blame, players or coach?
You know, I have to blame everybody. Down from the so-called Glazer family, down to Ed Woodward, to Ole. Ole is clueless. The club is a shit. The club is a joke. The players are a joke. I mean, we are finished as a club. Everything's finished. You understand? No, not the fans. Not the fans. Not the fans.
When the fans give up, you see the jerseys on the highway.
Yeah. Yes. For the fans, they will never give up. You understand?
Okay.
But
why the players are giving up? If the fans
Players are not giving up.
Because if you can
players giving up.
Tweeting.
Players giving up.
Are trying harder.
Are giving fans the hope to
Ask
not
him.
to give up.
Ask him. Which players giving up?
No, I have to come in here, guys. Look,
Cool.
the fans are also a bit to blame because you have fans turning on players like Pogba. Okay, Pogba has been the best player since he came to Man United, and you still have fans turning on him, calling him a virus. You know, I'm
It
saying
happens.
he should
Even
leave.
Messi and Ronaldo, those two best players, people are turning on them. So
Especially
I don't
especially
They are
Ronaldo.
fans, not their own fans.
No, wait, my bro, Abraham.
even Ronaldo,
Wait. Ronaldo was in Real Madrid. He came to Real Madrid, and anything at Real Madrid, he break every record.
Yes.
He became the greatest player of all time. Still they criticize him.
Yes.
Still, those white fans, still they criticize him.
Yes.
Still now, when he was playing for Real Madrid, they still criticize him.
him.
Why? It's best known to them. It's best known to them.
Fans,
I'm not a Real Madrid
fans.
fan.
Let me tell you about fans. One quality of fans, Fans, the moment you are giving them the goals, they are with you. Whether to even die with you, some can go to the extreme
just
to
say
die
some
for you.
fans.
Some fans. That is why I said some can even go to the extreme to die for you. That is all about fans. Fans, you give them the goal. Let's think now, We say
The goal or the win.
players like Messi, good. Messi's current form. If you check Messi back then, before he got this injury that he was just from, back then, he was scoring. But later, when Liverpool won the Champions League against them, like to qualify for the final, when Liverpool beat them, you see, fans were blaming Messi. Say Messi does not, the players will do everything, give it to him. Messi himself as a player, he is tired. He is a human being. He himself was complaining, the players does everything for him. It's not all the time him. He needs the game to be open. Let everybody play so that they see that yes, everybody is playing football.
It's not the only one.
But if Artura holds ball, Messi.
Goalkeeper.
Arthur, Messi.
Everybody. Messi. Even
Messi.
the fans. Messi.
Even the fans.
Everybody.
Messi. If you check the number of jerseys that are with 10, they are more than the ones that are with other numbers. And that is not fair. But the fans, they have no problem. Their only problem is that when you give them goals, they are with you. If you give them no goals, they are always complaining. So if Paul Pogba said he wants to leave United, he can go. That depends to him and the team. If they are discussing, the team needs him, the coach needs him, he will talk to him. If he agrees to stay, okay. If he doesn't, okay, he is free to go. At the end of his contract, he is free to go. But if any team wants to come for him and the team needs him, the team sees that yes, they want him, then we wish not to sell him out. There's no problem.
For me, like people are saying before, for Man United to win the Premier League again, like it will be in the next centuries. I don't believe that. Even next year we can win the Premier League.
Even this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you kidding? I think your immediate concern
You see? No, you see?
is to stay out of the championship.
Football is a long run. Football is a long run.
And it's not only football.
We've seen Inter Milan. We've seen Inter Milan here. You understand? We've seen Inter Milan. We've seen Porto winning the Champions League. Those days, if somebody tell you Porto they are going to win the Champions League, man, you are just going to slap a person. You understand? That's what you're going to do.
Tell you something. Those two teams you mentioned, they had one thing in common.
What?
Jose Mourinho.
Exactly.
Right? And he already came
Let
and he
me-
faced-
let me-
Wait. It's Mourinho the one playing. It's Mourinho the one playing on the inside the pitch.
Was Mourinho
So-
Kaka?
But give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
So what?
Look, the year Leicester City won the Premier League.
Exactly.
They're from the championship. One season at the Premier League. Next season
They won the champion, the Premier League.
And I can say Man United have better players than those Leicester City.
No. I would argue with you.
If we defeated the Leicester City,
Abdurrahman,
Yes.
I need you to
We
back
defeated
me up.
Leicester City.
Hold on, I need to back me up on this. Leicester City, the year they won the Premier League, right? That squad is better than Man United's current squad.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, our current. Listen, you guys are getting it wrong. You guys are getting it wrong.
Let me ask you. Do you have a player like Mahrez in Manchester United?
We have one last player in Manchester United. You Forget about Rashford.
We have those players. You know what's the problem?
Yeah, wait, hold on. He wants to tell the truth right now. Tell the people the truth.
You know why? Yeah?
Tell them about Rashford.
You know why? Yeah? You know why? Yeah? Rashford signed a contract. You understand? We are giving him. We are paying him 250k. That is, you know what? Ole is just clueless. Let them sell this kid. Yeah. Let them sell Rashford. But compare you know what? We have Paul Pogba. You understand? We have Joan Mata. You understand? You cannot compare those players to. You cannot compare Mahrez to them. It's just like comparing heaven to hell.
Wow, Mahrez is not better.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Are you serious?
Mahrez can never be better than him. Mahrez can never be better than Mata. They are not even of the same level. Not even of the same level. But Joan Mata is 1 million times better than Mahrez. 1 million times. Comparing heaven to hell. Choose one.
We have to cut it short. That's the end of that section. But we're really interested in knowing what you guys watching think. Who's the better player between Joan Mata at his peak and Riyad Mahrez at his peak? I really look forward to hearing your answer to that one. A quick one before we wrap up the show. Gambia played and it was another disappointing 1-1 draw. Did you see a way out for Gambia?
It's not a disappointing result.
Yeah.
They were away to Djibouti and they have a 1 point It's a good point for me.
Yeah, but you
know what, eh?
Because it's our game.
But in perspective, because
Djibouti,
you have only 1 point now.
Djibouti has never
have been better.
They have never won any official match, so it's a big disappointment. It's a big disappointment.
Not only that.
It's a big disappointment.
What if they are better than us right now?
I know.
Do you watch the game?
Of course I do.
Gambia played nothing. And they managed to have 1 point. It's a good point.
In 6 games, they didn't even manage a draw in 6 games. Djibouti.
You see, in football, one thing you should always consider is when you are at your home, somebody coming to visit you, to play you, your fans are there, well prepared. The stadium will be having more advantage.
Tell me why Manchester City lost then.
Just wait. So the fans are there to support their players. So it is very, very difficult for you to go into somebody's house, get a 1 point there, instead of losing.
What do you think is the solution for Gambian football?
You know why? You know what? Gambia, like we have 2 different things in this world: competency and compensation. You understand? GFF, Gambia Football Federation, let them go back to the military barracks and leave our football for us. Apart from that, Gambia, we are never going to achieve anything. This GFF, they are just there for their pockets. You understand? Let them leave our football and go back to the military barracks. That's what they know. To hold on, let them leave us in peace. We want to see us winning. Gambia,
interesting perspective.
For me, I'm blaming some players, international players playing outside. When they call them for international duties, some of them don't come to play for their country. So I'm blaming those players.
There's no standard league that you can go to a website or check online or check somewhere to get
a coach
good
shouldn't
information.
be checking from a website though.
Yeah, a coach
should be watching the games live.
There's no Gambian
their matches playing for the Gambian.
So there is no standard league for you to check for certain things. There are certain opportunities that the coach needs, is lacking. So for that case, the only thing the coaches can do and federation can do is that to patiently send out scouts that can look for players. They patiently look for players that are key players in our normal leagues, area leagues, and try to pick out them. Bring them out while the seniors are playing friendlies. When they have international match, these young boys that are well trained, let them use them and let us see if our Gambia will have a good score. That time we will know that yes, football is not for us. But
well, we have the home-based African Cup of Nations.
Yes.
It's about to start. And the West African.
So by now, if I was the coach, my aim and objective was not the friendlies. Okay, I will let the friendlies, let players come and play. I will write letters to players that will come and play. Then I will have boys that are well trained to play the competition, because I know that they are not going to tell me I'm not coming because of I'm having game with my team. I'm not this because I feel I'm a supreme than the team. I cannot come because of I think if I come there we will lose. You know, players have different opinions. So a player cannot tell me that. If I train you, we understand ourselves. Football, when it comes to another thing, is understanding. If you understand yourselves, you play very well. Okay. So let us just have the young boys that are well trained and let them face the competition. We will see a great changes.
Interesting perspective. Thank you everyone for joining us on the show today. It's been a really great time having you guys. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for now. For you guys watching the show from home or wherever you are, we promised you some trivia questions, but unfortunately this week there's not going to be any trivia. However, you do stand a chance to win some amazing prizes if you correctly predict the outcome of the upcoming round of football this weekend, and that will be an ongoing thing. From me and the rest of the team here at the studio today, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to next time.